Okay, hello everyone. We're back with another X-Wing battle report. And it's me, who is Jake.
And I'm Nick.
And we're watching Nick actually play against our good buddy Preston. And this is round 3 of the tournament. So this was the last round.
Yeah, this is the final round of Swiss.
Yeah, before the top 8. Because I think...
I know we just did top 4 in this round.
Did we just do top 4? That's right.
Tournament, yeah.
And then on top of that, like the rules have changed now, where you don't even have to cut anymore. I think with tournaments, so I'm not.
Yeah,
100%.
at this point, they hadn't released that recommended cut, and
Look how fast these guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's before the recommended cut.
Yeah, this came like right before that, I believe.
Right. So looks like you've got you're flying the Omicron, right?
Yeah.
With Palpatine.
Omicron, Palpatine.
Same list.
I've got Vader with advanced targeting computer, engine upgrade, title, Predator, and Soontir with push the limit and auto thrusters only.
Right, and Preston's running Z95.
Yep.
And he's running
Bandit,
Poe Dameron, and I don't know what he's got on it. I'm assuming probably push the limit or something.
Well, let's see.
Auto thrusters, R2-D2, and Predator. That's an interesting one. Okay, and then he's running Dash Rendar with an Outrider title and heavy laser cannon, and no engine upgrade.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think a lot of times Poe you'll see with I think it's R5P9, the one that lets you regen if you spend your focus token at the end.
Yeah, just hang on to it.
The problem is that comes in a very expensive ship, and I don't think Preston owns that.
Is that in the CR90?
No, it's not. It's in
transport?
the transport. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got one. I don't like that one for Poe. I think Poe. I like BB-8 on Poe. Actually, honestly, you can turn him into like a little mini Whisper.
Yeah, but regen is so good right now, I think, and that's the thing. So whenever I see a regen Poe, and most people probably, they just say, okay, well, I'm not going to mess with you at all until I'm ready to kill you.
Right. I guess I can see that. I like him with R2-D2 more, just because you can still maneuver him really well. And then you don't have to, you can keep that focus and spend it when you want to.
Yeah.
As opposed to having to hang on to it.
And there is some pretty good green on that dial.
Yeah.
So,
and he's already making his advance right now, so he's going forward. Was that a 4?
Maybe.
It looked like it.
He's moving. Yeah,
right
he's going full speed.
Of course, he's dashed, so he's unaffected by the debris field. Looks like he's just kind of just zoning in with the bandits. I'm not sure exactly what he's expecting here. Well, I guess you kind of spread out a little bit. So he's kind of trying to decide who he's going to go after with Poe, I think, still.
Oh, well, he's doing a barrel roll here. I was going to say he's kind of doing a fast but neutral for opening play here, to see where I'm going to commit and then kind of move all his ships in one direction.
I think he kind of just decided I'm going after Vader right now.
Yeah.
Or Palpatine, one of the two. I mean, not 100%. So, I would go for Vader.
And you can see that's kind of what I did here. I decided I'm going to play it real slow, and I'm going to see where he commits before... I'm checking target lock there.
Okay, were you in range? Or
no, I wasn't.
Okay,
and that
so
was the whole point of my checking for target lock.
Because I was like, I would barrel roll back a little bit if I could. So
yeah,
just to wait.
If I had picked up a target lock, I would have barrel rolled out of range.
Yeah, exactly.
Because with his HLC, I want to be in range 1.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And you should have no problem getting there now.
Yeah, the best way to fly Vader, at least in my opinion, is to control that initial engagement. In the case of HLC Dash, you want to stay out of range 3, and then immediately move into range 1 next turn with your mobility that you've got, and then stay there. Yeah,
and you get to move last, which is always like a huge advantage against any ship with a heavy laser cannon.
Yeah,
that's why it's always kind of risky. I do like throwing VI on Dash sometimes, just for the fun of it, just to make him a little more scary. But it wouldn't matter in the case of Vader. Well, I guess it might.
Well, you would tie, so then you'd have to compete for that initiative bid then. Yeah,
and then you would be the same with Fel. I thought you had VI on Vader, so...
No, I like the Predator variant. I know that a lot of people, you can go VI just to make sure, or you can go crack shot. Those are the other two that you see a lot of.
Like with Poe, I'm surprised that he put Predator. I prefer Poe with Veteran Instincts. I think that's the best one. And push the limit with BB-8 is kind of cool because you can get that 3-action economy, but I really like being able to go last with Poe.
Yeah.
And shoot first, because I think that's the huge advantage, is that he can get around and then get the angle that he wants, and then also close the gap and kill somebody.
Yeah.
And right here is where it gets... Okay, so...
Yeah, so he's
hard
trying to
one
keep the
in.
range by playing it slow.
Right.
The problem is Vader is just way too maneuverable.
Well, and you've got like if you needed, you could have done just like a 3 forward or a 4 forward, it looks like.
Yeah,
or
I
even
think I
3
went
bank.
slow in this case.
Yeah.
And I can just use my engine upgrades or my barrel rolls to close that gap.
Right, and you should be able to boost right in there, so
Mm-hmm.
there'd be no issue.
And I was kind of surprised he brought...
That one's an interesting maneuver too, right there.
Yeah,
I think
he's going after the
Palpatine.
shuttle. That's what everybody does, or at least not everybody, but at least in this tournament, it felt like everybody was going after Palpatine first, which was okay in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd want him to go after the shuttle too. I mean, it's got the most hull and stuff, and then your killers can do the work that they want to.
Oh yeah,
Like for me,
Palpatine's goal was to bump everything
I would
and to
barrel
get
roll
out of the
dash,
way.
honestly, in my opinion, I would have barrel roll dash right, like right there before you even revealed your dial. That would be my plan, just in case. Because
Yep.
then, I mean, I don't know if it would have helped that much right here, but it might have. And
So-
even a might is okay in this kind of a scenario. Let's see here. Well, you were pretty much kissing close, so I don't know what
Let's
range
see.
1 would be. Maybe no, I think he'd still would have been in range 1. So,
Well, I could have done a barrel roll as well.
Yeah.
To
get in there
to
even
get
better.
that range 1.
right. So I don't think there was much he could have done.
Yeah. Soontir fell here. I kind of still was playing it cautious. I thought they were going to turn towards fell
Yeah.
at that point, and so I just did a one hard turn, and that way I could keep that range 3 advantage if I needed to. But they went straight, so I'm in.
Yeah, I'd be
So-
licking your chops right now. Well, that sounds kind of gross. I'm sure you were licking your chops. This is like one of those really bad positions to be in if you're a rebel. This is called, like, what is it, a pincher movement?
Yeah,
Where you're like, oh, I am now in the bear trap.
that's right.
So
And the Omicron's going to get shot up a bunch at this point, but I've got some really good shots on some of his ships.
no,
So
I would not care about getting shot as the Omicron.
no,
I'd be
He-
like,
he
go
can-
ahead and
he
kill
can
the
live
Emperor.
a few turns. So Soontir fell shooting the Bandit Squadron. I kind of felt like since we had the
Range
regen Poe,
2?
like
Are
I
you
said
range 2
earlier.
or range 1?
No,
Looks
this
like
is range 1.
range 1?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you could probably kill in one volley.
Maybe.
And,
We'll see.
Oh, I guess you decided not to change it.
Nah, I'm not going to palp this.
Yeah.
I think I'm saving palp to save palp. You know.
That, I guess. Why not?
So the Bandit loses 2 shields. He's halfway there.
Right. And, the bandit's not too much a concern. He's more of a blocker anyway.
So here's Vader, 3 dice plus a crit
Yep.
into.
Into really good stuff.
Yeah, we'll just take that, right?
Yeah, that's always the good time. Blank focus. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's-
And I forgot what the action that Dash took. I think, but it wasn't to focus,
Yeah.
or maybe he's saving it since
Oh,
he
he
only
didn't-
got 1 focus.
Did
on
he
his-
target lock? Yeah, he looks like
Oh.
he target locked because
No, that's
the shuttle's got 2 reds on him, doesn't he?
he does.
And I can't tell if I think the headhunter has one, but I can't tell if
You're
there's
right.
one to let Poe. Poe's got the focus.
Poe does have a focus,
so he
so-
must have target
Yep.
locked.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah. Zap zap zap.
All right, so Poe going against the Omicron here. Looks like maybe range 2, maybe range 3. I guess we'll find out.
Well, I range 2. Definitely an arc. Just trying to make sure it's not through debris.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good old laser pointer thing.
that's right. I love those things.
I went and bought one and then I lost it. I'm really good at doing that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to get another one. Or maybe a more powerful one. I don't know. One that can burn through the playmat.
There you go. They can't beat you if their ships are melted.
Yes. It makes me feel good.
All right, Poe, come on, attack.
Yeah, he might. He could probably do a little bit of damage. I mean.
Oh yeah,
you
no,
can-
Poe. You can't underestimate Poe. He's got Predator, and Omicron really doesn't like Predator.
Right.
If you hadn't,
And with the.
so because he's PS2 or lower, he
Yep.
gets to reroll 2 dice,
Yeah,
and
change of focus to
I
a hit.
think he
Yeah.
since Soontir is already shot, he just used that
Yeah.
focus.
So I think
Why
that's
not?
the big issue right there. And then you got.
Yeah,
yep. So,
Omicron focus to get the 1 evade. Loses 2 shields.
So did he end up focusing right there?
He did.
With, like, yeah.
Yeah, Poe did use his focus
Okay,
token.
he
By the
just-
way, he just didn't remove
The
it.
token's just not gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he got 2 eyeball results, and he turned
Yeah.
them both to hits.
Yeah.
So here's Dash coming at Palp.
So 3 hits right there.
3 hits. Yep.
Oh, no, he didn't remove the focus token, though. Off of Poe, if he did focus down.
He didn't. Yeah, you're right.
So he might have forgotten. So he has Predator, so 4 hits.
I know he
0.
used his target lock.
Oh, he target locked.
So,
okay.
And then Palpatine's going to...
Oh, right, that was Rocky had Predator on.
That's right.
Something. I don't know if he had it on.
You'll see in the next
or
video.
Whatever. Yeah, we'll find out.
So now Palpatine has no more shields after the first volley here. But, to be fair, Dash almost doesn't as well.
Yeah, and that's a way worse exchange. I would gladly trade a shuttle with Palpatine for an Outrider. A Dash Rendar. I mean, that's just, you're winning the points battle there.
Yeah.
And if you look at that, it's 29 points to 48.
All right, range 2 with Omicron going against Dash. Got 1 hit.
Yep. Can you find the blanks?
Let's see what happens. And 2 evades.
That's where they went.
I'm okay with him rolling double evades at this juncture.
Right. It'd be more concerning if it was... so he's checking range 3 with the...
Yeah, with the Bandit.
Yeah. I guess you could probably hit something with it.
Yeah, he's got range 3 on Omicron. Why not?
Yeah.
2 dice v 2 dice. And this game is skewed towards the offense, so definitely. Plus, he's got that target lock. He can definitely do a hit here if he needed to.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Maybe not.
Target lock.
Yep.
Into probably a focus.
There you go.
I was just guessing.
I was about to say every time I target lock, I roll nothing but eyeballs, and whenever I roll, take a focus, I roll nothing but blanks.
Yeah, that's how it always works. It's always, at least it always seems that way. We're back to movement again.
Back to movement.
Okay. Just a heads up, we're recording a game store, so that's what the background audio is, if people are concerned. But onto the debris field.
That's right. He's going for the block dash move here, I believe. So, and double stressing, because that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were going for the...
I was trying to block dash, I believe, in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that, Let's see. What are you going to do? Was he going to do a hard, or he's just...
No.
Was he doing a K?
K turn, I believe, yeah.
That was a good choice, I think. I mean, comparatively to what you could have done, which would have been a mistake to turn... I think it would have been a mistake to turn in on that. Well, maybe not. You could have... it'd be difficult to get a shot on Vader.
It's a tough call in this case, yeah. I kind of believe that maybe they should have turned on Vader. That would have been a better choice here.
Right.
Because now he's totally stressed, and Soontir knows that he has to do a hard turn, to keep up with these guys. So he's probably going to do a 2 right turn, I'm pretty sure. And then this guy's stressed out. And
you should be able to remember.
Looking right at Soontir.
I mean, I guess you don't remember all your games.
I should, but I don't. So
what do you do here?
He didn't fall for my block.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
That's good.
The good news for Omicron, anyways, is that he's within range 1 of dash. And has arc on dash.
Did he pick an action, or?
Well, not yet. I think he's just trying to think, should I barrel roll or should I defense up?
I would barrel roll back onto that debris field and then hope you get Vader to bump you. And then you could get that turn in with that Poe Dameron.
Well, close. He looks like he's barrel rolling to the right and forward.
I guess that's... Yeah, I guess he's kind of hoping that maybe...
Kind of get behind the debris, maybe?
Right. I think a lot of it is he's probably hoping that he's going to get that shot on Vader.
Yeah.
And I can't see that happening. Because all you had to do is just maybe do like a curve, like a soft 1, or even like a 1 forward, and then you can just boost right on in.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. When you have boost and barrel roll, in this case with Vader, my goal was just to occupy the same space that Dash was last turn.
Right.
And with boost and barrel roll, you can usually cover whatever you need to in that case, especially if he doesn't have engine upgrade on Dash.
And you can get, because that's why I always throw out engine upgrade on Dash Rendar. I think he's got, his power is being able to get up and go. It's that soft 1.
Yep, that was a boost there for Poe.
Yeah, so that was a boost.
He's trying to get up onto Vader, I think.
I think if you had done a hard 2...
So there you go. There's that 1 bank you were talking about.
Yeah, and then he could have boosted in, and then that would have forced you to do something with Darth Vader. So,
all right, so we're going to go for the boost and maybe a barrel roll.
Yeah, if the boost works.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, then if you barrel roll, you got range 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, perfect. So it's going to be a range 1 shot on Dash, who has 1 shield left, so he's going to be taking crits.
Yep.
As long as you don't have an issue getting in between that debris field.
No, I remember that particular barrel roll. We both looked at it. It was millimeters away,
Like it always is.
But Vader's a good pilot, so he knows how to navigate and barrel roll away from debris clouds.
Right. So
without hitting them.
I'm assuming you're trying to get Soontir, get him. Are you not even worried about clearing the stress right now?
Well, a 2 hard turn
is still a green for him,
maneuver.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
that
That's kind of what Soontir's kind of locked in that. He always does 2 hard turns or 2 banks because they're both green. And so that's like his thing,
Right. He's a pretty solid ship, too. I mean, the interceptors are just so maneuverable. That's what I love about them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they are kind of frail, but they're fun. You have to get in range 1. I mean, you're going to... As long as you're careful, you can kill that headhunter before he even gets the volley back. It's got what on it? It's got
and then
2
push for focus, it looks like. So double focused.
Yeah, because all you have to do is kill it. I mean, you might
Is that all you got to do?
Yeah. I mean, you got to land... If you land 4 hits...
Yeah.
Then
there's nothing you can do.
You can't do anything. And you can even Palpatine into 1.
Yeah.
I mean...
So here comes the roll.
Focus. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Just
4
focus.
hits, he's dead right there.
Yep, that's a dead bandit.
Yeah. So. Roll for the heck of it.
Yeah.
Right, that's not so bad. I mean, you lost a little guy, which is just a 12-point buffer, but you want to use it for. Mm-hmm. He didn't get to use it how I'm sure he wanted to.
Yeah, it's good for blocking. Here comes Vader.
There's some stuff. And
yeah,
Palpatine into 4.
Yeah,
you're a bad person, Nick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was just the right time, right?
Yeah.
So
this triple crit happens every now and then. It's always like a shock when it. And yep.
One evade, so he's taken 2 crits here.
Yep.
With the sound,
reduce
as it
your
was,
agility value by 1. Oh, that hurts so
that was
bad
terrible for Dash.
Dash Runner.
Yeah, and we don't know what the other one was, by the way. So
forgot to check on that one.
Well, no, I didn't say it out loud was the problem here, and since we do everything off table when I'm going back over this,
right? Blue stabilizer.
Yeah,
I was like something that
whatever it is, it didn't affect the rest of the gameplay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's not. He's gonna get probably 1 shot once more, I think, and then that's pretty much gonna be the end of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Poe Dameron's still full of health. I mean, he can still do damage, but it's just it's kind of an unlucky position to be in. So is this going against the Omicron?
Yeah, this is Omicron because that's really the only shot he's got.
Right. So you got the 3.
Yep. Going to take it, too.
See, he didn't focus with Dash. So did he target lock, or what did he do?
He barrel rolled.
Oh, he barrel rolled. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that part. Yeah. So he's kind of in a tight spot right now.
Yep. Soontir's behind Poe, so yeah, it's not looking good.
What do you think? I would if I were him, I would do hard right 1 with Poe or with a Dash, in the hopes that maybe you're going to chase him with Vader, and to do I would guess maybe hard left 2, maybe a 3 with the X-wing. Maybe a hard left 3, and then you can maybe get that focus in or something and do some damage on Vader. Because I think you're going to have to kill Vader at some point, and if Vader's having to boost and barrel roll to get in and get a shot at, he didn't go where I wanted him to.
Yeah, he just went 1 straight here, which, again, my goal with Vader was to occupy the same space that he was in, probably.
Right.
So you would expect from me probably a 1 right bank, maybe?
1 right bank or a 1 forward, and then...
Yeah. So
I think a 1 right bank is better, just in case he decided to try and run right. Then you have a
well, that's it. Because if he did a right turn, then you could, if from that 1 right bank, you can take another boost to the right, and then a barrel roll, and then poof, you're right there again.
For me, what I like with Dash is if he does a hard right, and then you get that back right corner and you barrel roll back, you can almost effectively move backward with him, and then you can maybe kind of get maybe Vader to bump or something. Then you close the gap with Poe. Then maybe you get lucky and you land a couple of good shots, and it's enough to at least do some solid damage. I mean, he went where I wanted him to go with Poe.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He did a Talon roll.
He did a Talon roll, and that's not what I wanted him to go with Poe.
No, I think he's saying, I'm going to turn on Soontir at this point. because Soontir's coming up from behind, and that's not where you want Soontir to be.
Right, but,
Because Soontir's going to do a Soontir move, probably, I'm guessing, 2 left bank.
Yeah.
That would be the normal thing. And there you go, there's that 1 right bank. And then with a barrel roll and maybe a focus token. Let's see.
Right. So, had he done that, I think you wouldn't have been able to move there.
Yeah.
If he had a right bank and then a barrel roll back. And on top of that, if he had kept that hard 3 going there, he would have been able to have Vader right in his guns. I mean, you would even be able to... I mean, he wouldn't even have to have boosted in there. He could just focus down and just shoot. I mean, Vader's not going to get too much out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Palpatine protecting him, obviously, but...
Yeah, and right now, the Emperor's just out of contention, which is great. That's where he wants to be, actually.
Right.
Especially with 2 hit points left.
Right. So this is where it's always going to be risky, because, you got a Talon roll, so you don't have focus for Poe. And you can get right out of range if you're
Get out of that arc
Yep.
with a focus token in range 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your opponent has nothing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like he got out. So I think Poe probably won't die from that volley because
it would be unlucky, definitely. You'd have to hit some direct hits or major explosions.
You would actually have to have the major explosion followed by the direct hit or whatever. So you'd have to roll completely blank.
Mm-hmm.
And completely blank, and then there's that one, the critical that it.
That's it for dash.
Yep, just like that. And he actually rolled one more die than
he rolled too many dice there, and
still lost him.
I think I probably didn't say anything because
he was dead anyway.
Yeah, no point in pointing that out.
And he probably remembered that anyway. So
yeah,
this is just rough. But this just happens sometimes. I mean, Preston's pretty decent.
Preston
stuff, so
consistently gets in our top 4 here.
Yes,
I think we had a 20-person or 25-person tournament, and he's still top 4. He does really good with Rebels. I think he wasn't prepared for the Palpatine 2 aces
and
here.
You can see a little bit of that frustration. He has been rolling kind of cold.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell my dice. I mean, I rolled 3 natural crits at one point.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Although, you can't rely on the green dice to save you. That's one of those things. It's just because it never will.
No. This game is definitely skewed for offense, especially if you have the Palpatine against you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
okay.
I mean,
he's shooting back at the Omicron, it looks like.
Palpy into an evade, and you only take a shield.
I'll take a crit, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, he's close.
Yep, really close. And what is that? Major explosion. Let's see what happens.
Come on.
I don't even remember.
So, roll 1 attack die on a hit result. Except for 1 critical.
Nope.
Oh.
No critical. So.
This card nuts. That would have been awesome, because that's the one where I was talking about with Poe, where you get that, you roll that, you flip in, and you got a direct hit. And you're like, ugh.
Uh-huh.
So you can kill him with a 4-shot, but.
That's right. It's kind of like I always wanted to advance homing missiles into like Cornhorn and then get him to flip like a direct hit and just like one-shot Cornhorn or something. That'd be great.
Here's the thing. He's going to go a 1 to clear that stress and also get a shield back from R2.
Uh-huh.
Which way would I go? I think he's probably going to... Is he going to go... I would go left, but I think...
Yeah, I think he's going left here because, he
then
thinks
Soontir
can't get around.
Oh, Soontir can always get around.
Yeah, Soontir can always get around. Exactly.
I mean, because he's probably going to, I assume, try and boost to get into range of Palpatine.
He's keeping up foreign relations with the Interceptor, flipping him the bird.
Yep.
But
then he's going to.
But that's not going to work because
then if you do that hard 2 left and get that green maneuver, and then boost and barrel roll or just barrel roll, you'll have him right in your sights.
Let's see. I don't even remember her.
Show me R2.
And
you did. Thank you.
Yep.
And
I think maybe just a barrel roll might do it for barrel roll back as far as possible to leave your next turn open as much.
Yep. And you're in a really good spot there. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's okay. So we might push for a token. We might not. I don't know. In this case,
I wouldn't even care about taking stress after this point. I think you're in such a good, strong position.
Mm-hmm. I think the reason why I didn't push for a token here is because I thought that I was going to be going through that debris cloud next turn.
Yeah.
And Soontir double stressed is a sad Soontir. And not that I would be double stressed. It'd be a green maneuver. And
green maneuver through it. Or just, I mean, it doesn't really matter that badly.
What it does is it opens up my dial not being stressed. And so so that frees me up for that one hard turn, which you never see Soontir do.
Yeah, you can do the hard turn, or sometimes I'll just go all the way through it. Just like, I'm just going to go for...
Yeah,
and be like, I'll clear the stress next round. I mean, Soontir's like maneuverable enough that you can just fly him out and push him just where you need him to be. So
exactly,
he dances all around the battlefield. So you got him in arc. So here's where it comes down to the nitty gritty. Is it going to be everything?
Well, it's hard to, none of my guys have tokens this turn, and
that's true. So if you get lucky,
he's got a range 3 shot on Omicron, which will probably kill him this turn.
But you've got you can throw a crit on Fel.
Yeah, which I definitely will, because I'm not expecting.
Yeah. So there you go. You hit. You just hit.
Did
crit?
I say definitely will? I meant maybe.
Maybe will.
Maybe will.
So he's going to take a crit, so 1 shield, which he can regenerate with R2.
Yeah.
But Lord Vader's coming around. I see that's probably
well. This is Vader he
doesn't have the target lock.
Good. Yeah. So no target lock. But look, 2 dice. But it's range 3 through an asteroid. I think
so. He's got 4.
So unlikely at best.
Well, with auto thrusters on top of that. Too.
Yeah. There you go. So
this is the turn where it's going to be very, very bad for.
Yeah. Well, we still haven't used Palpatine yet, so I might have been saving it just in case, because he doesn't have any tokens either.
Right.
Of course, he has Predator.
Yeah, that is a good point. But it's not going to be too big of an issue, I think. At this point, the writing's kind of on the wall.
Yeah.
But
the real question is Palpatine going to make it or not?
That Predator? Yep. Yeah, there you go. At least you remembered. That's good. So we got
and
2 hits, so this is where it's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There it is.
And Palpatine survives.
Yeah, Palpatine.
Now he has that little laugh that Palpatine does.
And this is just one of those situations where you just... for me, if I were in Preston's shoes right now, this is where I just laugh.
Yeah.
It's just... Sometimes you just have these games.
Yeah, well, I think he's just looking to pick up the points, the 29 points for the Lambda, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure he's going to go a soft left 1 to get the shield back. I think kind of do that.
Definitely green maneuvers here.
For R2. The problem with that is that that means Soontir, Fel, and Darth Vader are probably going to get in range 1.
Yeah.
And probably kill you.
It's a pretty good chance at this point. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
I think, this was...
Who dares wins.
I was very surprised with this maneuver.
Yeah, it's like a...
The problem is, I think he hit the debris cloud.
Right. So. He did hit the debris cloud, which means he's stressed. He might take a crit because he's been kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he's going to be giving that shuttle 2 defense dice.
That's right.
Right. So it's
but he still has Predator. So I mean, if he survives to shoot the shuttle, then it's going to be
like
tough
a magician
for the
right there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You can just a boost right into range 1.
Nice little boost, token up.
Just get a range 1. I would just you just double focus.
I think
it doesn't really matter.
You need to token up because you need to not let him shoot if you're wanting points here.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think we did a pretty good straight maneuver,
which I expect.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
5. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the advance had the 5. I couldn't remember.
So I think I'm already in range 1. So target lock focus maybe.
Yeah, target lock. Yeah. I would say, and that was the last I saw of Poe Dameron.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to escape this, I believe.
Yeah, this is with a Palpatine ready to go, and only 2 evade dice. Let's see, you got 4 coming from Fel, and they're tokened up.
Soon, Darth Vader first.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to make...
Predator?
Predator, yep, and a focus.
So that's 4 hits. So that's 2 guaranteed.
Yep.
And one of those is a crit, so you got a hit and a crit, which will strip the shields at the very least.
Yeah.
That's if he rolls double evade, which really is not
no
likely.
Tokens here, so not likely.
So you got 1, so you're taking a crit on Poe. So we're going to find out what that is, I assume. As long as they remember. Shaken pilot. Plan phase, you cannot assign straight maneuvers. Okay. Yep. So that's not so bad. But
but now
then
you got
Soontir
you got a range
Fel,
1 Soontir
4
Fel
dice
with Palpatine. Yeah.
with Palpatine and 2 focus tokens.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have to roll 4 blanks pretty much. You have to roll 4 blanks.
I think I came pretty close. Nope, not too bad.
Right.
There you go. We Palpatine that.
To a crit. And,
Into a crit.
Yeah, he even with 2. Oh, he got him, but is it a direct hit? Don't be a direct hit.
I don't know.
Don't be a direct hit. I want to see you.
You want to let him have the shuttle?
He got the direct hit.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yep, I showed
You
it.
could just tell right there. Yeah, you could tell by the reaction. Well,
Well, it was a good game.
Yeah.
So
a little rough, but pretty solid.
Yeah, and I just isolated each one and went for it, and he just wasn't ready for the Palpatine Aces combo. So,
All right. So I guess we'll see you guys next time in the first top of the top 4.
Okay, see you then.